students from North Point, Osborne Park, Independence. Meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic, the world's longest-running TV quiz show produced by Altman Productions in association with David M. Rubenstein Productions.
Support for It's Academic has been provided by the following. MITRE, a not-for-profit research and development company working in the public interest.
What happens when the right people connect? Diversity challenges convention. Mentors inspire greatness. And passions drive innovation. From health to transportation and national security, cyber and AI, to space and back, MITRE connects the power of government, academia, and industry to meet our nation's challenges. Together, MITRE connects.
So glad you're with us as we jump into the fast start where questions are worth 10 points up or down. First team to buzz in gets to answer. Contestants don't see what you do on the screens at home. Let's do this. Stormy weather. All questions in this round will have something to do with storms or the word storm. In 2005, this violent hurricane almost destroyed, yes, Osborne Park.
Katrina.
Yep, Katrina is the right answer. The Gathering Storm is a book by this World War II British Prime Minister. Osborne Park.
Winston Churchill?
Yeah, Winston Churchill. A gigantic storm forms the great red spot on this planet. Osborne Park.
Jupiter?
Jupiter it is. This author wrote The Perfect Storm, a story about a deadly storm at sea. Anybody? Sebastian Junger, it's quite the tale. Storm Lake is a town in this U.S. Hawkeye state. Yes, Osborne Park.
Iowa.
Iowa, it is. A Storm of Swords is a novel by this American author. The answer is G.R.R. Martin. The Hurricanes play football for the University of this. Yeah, Independence.
Miami.
Miami is right. And we have one more for you. Cape of Storms was the original name of this South African cape. Yeah, Osborne Park.
Cape Town.
No, Good Hope, Cape of Good Hope. And that does it for the fast start round. Let's recap the scores. We have North Point with 100 points, Osborne Park 130 points, Independence 110 points. Mix and Match round is next, but before we do the questions, let's meet the teams. We begin with North Point High School from Waldorf, Maryland. Hey, Addison, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Addison Jordan. I'm in the CTE program, Drafting Design at North Point, and I'm a senior.
Wonderful, great to have you here.
Thank you.
Sina, how about you?
Hi, I'm Zena Brantillo. I'm from North Point High School. I'm in the Academy of Health Professions program, and I play tennis on my free time.
Awesome. Hiya, Jeremiah.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Seeger. I also am in the Drafting Design program, and after high school, I hope to study architecture.
Beautiful. All right, guys, I have some questions for you, so here we go. Major ibex herd. Instead of worrying about ibex herds, please find hidden in this phrase what long curved bone, a number of which surround your chest cavity. Yeah, you can just tell me the answer. It is?
The ribs.
Ribs, yeah, that's it. Talented, thrifty, rude. Which of these words best describes someone who is frugal?
Thrifty.
Thrifty is right. Not more fair. By rearranging the letters in this phrase, you can name what Protestant religious movement begun in the 16th century by Martin Luther. And the answer is Reformation. Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Parnassus, Mount Blanc. When ancient Greeks visited the oracle at Delphi, they found themselves in the shadow of which of these mountains?
Mount Parnassus.
Yeah, you got it. For each victory over nature, nature manages to take her revenge. This is a quote from what man who collaborated with Karl Marx in writing the Communist Manifesto?
Frederick Ingalls.
Yeah, very nicely done. North Point, 180 points. Good job. And now we move on to Osborne Park, Team 2, Osborne Park from Manassas, Virginia. Erin, hey, how you doing?
Hello, my name is Erin Williams, and I'm a senior at Osborne Park High School. I'm in our academic team, and I play viola in our orchestra.
Lovely. Hello, George.
Hi, I'm George Tamako. I'm a senior at Osborne Park High School, and in my free time, I run track and cross country, and I play bass in our orchestra.
All right, good to see you. And Sky, how about you?
Hi, I'm Sky Auger. I'm a senior at Osborne Park High School, and in my spare time, I do FRC robotics and dance.
All right, guys, here we go. Find Ian now. You'll get 20 points if you can find here the name of what ocean where Madagascar is located.
Indian.
Correct. Your profile, your courage, your intelligence. If someone admired your fortitude, they'd be complimenting you on which of these?
Courage.
Correct. Mice ran. Rearrange these letters and you'll name what 19th century war named for a Black Sea peninsula.
Oh, it's
Crimean.
Yeah. Hopi, Mohawk, Sioux. Which of these Native American tribes belonged to the Iroquois Confederation?
Mohawk.
Mohawk, you're right. A distance we already find too short. With these words, a 19th century British Prime Minister dismissed plans to build a tunnel under what body of water separating Britain from France?
The English Channel.
English Channel is right. All right, way to do it, Osborne Park, 230 points. And now, of course, we get to meet the team from Independence High School in Brambleton, Virginia. Hey, Ethan, what's going on with you?
Hi, I'm Ethan. Now I'm from Independence High School and I'm a junior. I'm currently in Boy Scouts and I also play the clarinet and marching band.
Awesome. Hi, Gabby.
Hi, I'm Gabby Pritchett. I'm a senior at Independence High School. In my spare time, I'm a basketball coach and a basketball referee.
Oh, wonderful. And Ava.
Hello, I'm Ava Tariki. I'm a junior at Independence this year, and I'm on our unified sports team.
All right, guys. I was so eager to ask these questions. I almost forgot to, talk to you. But hey, here's the first question. Eat gourmet rice. Before you eat, see if you can find in this phrase the hidden name of what measurement system that includes kilograms and liters.
Metric.
Yeah. Charitable, out of existence, popular. Which of these terms would best describe an organization that is defunct?
Out of existence.
Yeah. Or nag. Don't nag. Just rearrange the letters in this phrase to name what Spanish kingdom linked to Castile by the marriage of Ferdinand and Isabella.
Argon.
Yeah. Mary Walker, Maya Angelou, Georgia O'Keeffe. During the Civil War, which of these women became the first female surgeon in the Union Army and received the Medal of Honor?
Mary Walker.
Mary Walker is right. To do good is my religion. This statement was considered shocking when it was written by what 18th century pamphleteer, the author of Common Sense and the Crisis?
Thomas Paine.
Thomas Paine is right. Nicely done, Independence. 210 points, and that is it for the mix and match round. We hope you like pictures because Picture Perfect is coming at you.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
All right, viewers, it's your turn to answer. How did the pink, meanie jellyfish get its name? The answer is because it's pink and because it eats other jellyfish, up to 34 at once. Now that's mean. And by the way, did you know scientists once fed some jellyfish peanut butter because they wanted to create a peanut butter jelly? It's true. That's what happens when you leave scientists alone in the lab too long. Back to the game. All right, we've got the Picture Perfect round. Questions in this round are worth 20 points up or down. Once again, first team to buzz in gets to answer. First question. This artwork is from what ancient Greek city-state noted for its harsh military training? Yes, Osborne Park. Answer.
Sparta.
Yes. Located in Quebec, this is an early painting of what largest French-speaking city in that province? Yeah, Osborne Park?
Quebec.
Montreal. Here you see a yurt, the traditional home in what Asian country? Yes, Independence.
Mongolia.
Correct, Ethan. Of these decimal expressions, which one has the greatest value? Yes, Osborne Park.
The first one, 0.3.
Correct. Bituminous coal contains less carbon and is of lower quality than what A-initialed coal? Anybody? The answer is anthracite. I do not fear computers. I fear the lack of them. These were the words of what author whose science fiction works include I, Robot and Foundation's Edge? Anybody? Yeah, Osborne Park.
Asimov?
Yeah, nicely done, Aaron. Good job. This artwork is part of the legacy of what ancient seafaring people who founded, yes, independence?
The Phoenicians.
You are right. Great round, everybody. Let's recap the scores. North Point, 180 points. Osborne Park, 270 points. Independence, 250 points. As you know, the students here on It's Academic don't do this alone. They've got a whole team behind the team helping them. So let's meet these coaches. We begin with North Point High School. Zena, tell us who's with you.
We have Miss Rotglinsky and Mrs. Dickerson.
Wonderful. It's great to have you guys. Osborne Park. George, tell us about your team.
We're here with our coach, Mr. Barber, and our teammates and alternates.
Awesome. And finally, Independence. Gabby, how about you guys?
We're here with Dr. Miller, who's our sponsor.
Okay, now that we've met everybody, we've got a packet round to do, and here's how it's going to work. North Point gets to answer questions first. Osborne Park gets to choose the envelope they answer questions from. Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
3.
3 it is. One of the first heroes of the Civil War was John Hart, the soldier who retrieved the American flag from what South Carolina fort bombarded by Confederate forces in April 1861?
Cemetery.
Yep, you've got it. The Greek god Zeus, who was known to hold a grudge, condemned what Titan to spend forever holding up the heavens on his shoulders? Answer?
Kronos.
No, it's Atlas. Here's your science question. Chlorine, astatine, iodine. What halogen is used to test for starches as it turns the starch-containing substance a deep blue-black? Answer.
Iodine?
Yeah, that's it. Thanks to DNA, scientists have now identified the remains of what 16th century Polish astronomer noted for his heliocentric theory?
Galileo.
It's Copernicus. What Danish writer who was nicknamed Stork wrote about fictional birds in such stories as The Ugly Duckling? It is Hans Christian Andersen. Here's your math question. Solve for X.
10.
Yeah. When Napoleon invaded Russia in 1812, American diplomats there included what man who would become our 6th president? And the answer is John Quincy Adams. North Point, 260 points. And now, Osborne Park gets to answer some questions, and Independence gets to choose which packet they will answer questions from. Packet number 1 or packet number 2?
2.
2. All right. What drink, usually taken with milk or lemon, was mixed with salt water when Bostonians threw it overboard in 1773 in an anti-British protest?
Tea.
Yeah. Its face, though worn and broken, is mild, wrote one visitor about what huge stone statue that the ancient Egyptians built near the pyramids.
The Sphinx.
Yes, it was. Here's your science question. Electric motor, electric generator, electric furnace. Which one of these devices is capable of converting electrical energy into mechanical energy?
Electric motor.
Yeah. UB313 A distant object in the Kuiper Belt reflects more light than anything else in our solar system except for a moon orbiting what sixth planet?
Saturn.
Yeah. Poetry lovers gave a warm welcome to a Robert Frost poem titled Fire and what cold substance?
Ice.
Ice it is. Here's your math question. 100 millimeters is approximately equal to which of these? Answer?
4 inches.
Correct. In gratitude for his food relief work during World War I, Belgium presented a symbolic sack of flour to what man who later became our 31st president?
Herbert Hoover.
Herbert Hoover. And with that answer, Osborne, you get a 25-point bonus. Way to go. Nicely done. And now, of course, we have packet number 1 for independence. When French constitutional delegates met in 1789, they took an oath named for what sort of athletic court where Coco Gauff would feel at home?
Tennis.
Yeah. Devil's Den is not in hell. It's at what Pennsylvania site where a hellish Civil War battle took place in July 1863?
Gettysburg.
Yes. Here's your science question. Donates protons, donates electrons, accepts electrons. In the Lewis system, an acid is a substance which does which of these things?
Donates electrons.
No, accepts electrons. A book called Misery brought happiness to fans of what modern author of horror stories like The Stand and The Green Mile? The answer is Stephen King. The Dasht-e Kavir is a 400-mile-long salt flat in what Islamic republic whose capital is Tehran?
Iran.
Yes, right. And remember, you can speak up. It's okay. No need to whisper. Here's your math question. If x equals 3, what is the value of this expression?
20.
Yeah. Hollywood Cemetery in Virginia, not California, is the burial spot of what 5th U.S. president?
Monroe.
James Monroe is right. Nicely done, Independence. 350 points. Stick around. We have the grab bag round coming up next where anything can happen. Hey, here's a question for you. What do you call a group of porcupines? The answer is a prickle. Our teams would have known that.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know that Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison disagreed as to whether people should say ahoy or hello when answering the phone? As you know, Edison's greeting won out. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Now, this question is for you, our viewing audience. What is the closest living relative to Tyrannosaurus rex? It is the humble chicken. Think about that next time you chew on a drumstick. Back to the teams. All right, we've reached the grab bag round where really anything can happen. Questions are worth 20 points up or down. First team to buzz in gets to answer. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, here we go. A lion, in order to remain king of beasts, would need what majestic quality? That can also mean a whole pack. Independence.
Pride.
Yeah. There wasn't much love lost between Winston Churchill and what World War II French general who later became president of France? Osborne Park.
De Gaulle.
Correct. Choice. What instrument is used to identify the characteristic band of colors seen by heating the vapor of an element? Spectroscope, fluorimeter, or teroscope? And the answer is yes, Independence.
Spectroscope.
Yes, correct. Check your monitors. Video nights are not what most tourists are looking for when they travel to Kathmandu, the capital of what small Himalayan country? Yes, Osborne Park.
Nepal.
Correct. After 1685, many French Huguenots came to America after what edict that had protected them? Osborne Park.
Nantes.
Yeah, nice. Choice. From which gland in the body is insulin secreted? Yes, North Point.
Pituitary.
No, pancreas, but a P. The type of apple called Royal Gala originated in 1934 in what South Pacific country where Wellington is capital? Osborne Park.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is right. On your monitors. Writing is a form of prayer. This was the opinion of what European writer who changed his character Gregor Samsa into an insect in, yes, Osborne Park.
Kafka?
Yeah, Kafka in the Metamorphosis. India's Mohandas Gandhi had a great soul, which is the meaning of what title by which he was universally known? Yes, North Point.
Father.
Mahatma Gandhi. Each interior angle has what number of degrees in a regular dodecagon? Independence.
36.
No, 150. In his 20s, when he first traveled to Antarctica, what Norwegian explorer later returned at age 39 and became the first man to reach the South Pole? The answer is Roald Amundsen. On your monitors. The son of a Tory who had remained loyal to England, this is what Virginia statesman who became the first U.S. Attorney General? Independence. Answer in 3, 2, 1. Edmund J. Randolph. Barbados pictures on its flag what sort of multi-pronged spear that was carried by Independence?
Trident.
Correct. Choice. If the voltage in an electrical wire is held constant and the resistance in the wire is decreased, will the rate of current flowing through the wire increase, decrease, or stay the same? Independence.
Increase.
Yeah, you've got it right. Nicely done, Independence. And that is the end of the game and the grab bag round. Really nice round, everybody. We have all of the scores coming up. The judges are working on the figures, so stay with us.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Many students are getting involved in their communities in important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
Hey everyone, my name is Alec Riso, and I'm a senior at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. Today, I wanted to talk about the Children's Science Center Lab and their community events. The Science Center is a nonprofit whose goal is to inspire a love of STEM by engaging children and families in a bunch of different STEM-related activities and experiments. I volunteer at the main building as well as at local libraries, and when I was younger, I was really fortunate to have access to books, documentaries, and a ton of other different resources whenever I was curious about science. I see that same curiosity in the eyes of the children who come to the Science Center, and I think it's amazing that we're able to provide an educational outlet for creativity and enjoyment in the new generation.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Now, this question is for you, our viewing audience. What does this word mean? Arachibutyrphobia. Well, it's the fear of having peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth. Eek! I've had that. Let's get back to the show. All right, the scores are now official. We begin with North Point High School from Waldorf, Maryland. Addison Zena Jeremiah, 240 points. Good job. From Independence High School in Brambleton, Virginia, Ethan Gabby Ava, 390 points. And coming back for the playoff, kind of knocking it out of the park, got that 25-point bonus. We have Osborne Park from Manassas, Aaron George Sky, 535 points. Well done, guys. How about these teams, huh? Stick around because we're going to have more for you in just a moment.
Support for It's Academic has been provided by the following. MITRE, a not-for-profit research and development company working in the public interest.
What happens when the right people connect? Diversity challenges convention. Mentors inspire greatness. And passions drive innovation. From health to transportation and national security, cyber and AI, to space and back, MITRE connects the power of government, academia, and industry to meet our nation's challenges. Together, MITRE connects.
our wonderful viewers, as well as our incredible students for being here on It's Academic. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. See you then. Hey, guys, let's get some selfies.